Divebomb coming to another video review. And this time we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers 2010 reissue of Predaking. As you can see, Predaking comes with this nice carry handle box, very much like the original reissue. Nice Takara pictures on there. I love the way just the pictures on here are awesome. Yeah, Razorclaw, Rampage, Divebomb, Tantrum, and Headstrong. Fantastic figures. You flip around here on the side, and it kind of shows you the whole lot of them, combining them in the full combined form with this little teeny tiny sword, which I still find is funny. Flipping it around here on the back. And here's all the figures, and you have various maybe tech specs or profile cards, I suppose. I don't exactly know. I can't read that. Look over here, big son of a gun right there. Really nice. I really like the fact that they have this packaging again. I missed out on the original box set packaging, so it's pretty nice to finally have one. So I can't really think of anything else really too much to say. I do like the fact that it's got a carry handle, but let's get this guy open and see exactly what we have. Hey guys, now here you have the 2010 reissue of the Predacons opened up and out of their packaging. Now there are a couple things you're going to instantly notice if you do have a previous version of this set. Primarily being, there's a couple different paint applications on here. Some of the areas are actually painted differently and molded in different colors than previous versions. And I'm going to do my best to try to highlight those for you right now. First, going over the stuff that it comes with. It comes with its instructions in obviously a foreign language that I can't read. And normal instructions tells you what to do. It also tells you how to apply the stickers, which I absolutely love doing. I love applying stickers. It's fun. It reminds me of when I was a kid. It also comes with all the cards. So here you have Predaking himself. Here we have here we have Headstrong, Divebomb, Tantrum, Razorclaw, and Rampage. And here are all the stickers that they come with. You can see there's a bunch of different ones. One thing that's actually really cool, I don't think any other version ever came with this. It comes with replacement eyes, which are actually really cool, because most of them have these yellow eyes, as you can see. With the exception of Razorclaw, his kind of blends in, so maybe I'll actually only use his. But I really like the yellow eyes on here, but I think it's really cool that they include these red eyes. I absolutely love that. I think it was upside down. Maybe it wasn't upside down. I can't read, so I don't know if that's upside down or maybe it's supposed to be like that. Who knows? All the individual bots come with their weapons, and they're in this nice container here that I'm not going to open, because really this set I'm not going to display. I'm going to put this pretty much away and just kind of store it, I suppose. So I'm going to keep these weapons inside here, but they are all exactly just like the regular weapons, swords and guns, which is really cool. It also does come with Razorclaw's cannon, which compared to the previous release version, this is what I have. And actually, let me transform this real quick. Here they are. Now you can see, hopefully you can see, this is the original. The original has a darker gray plastic than the new reissue. And by original, I mean that this was the original die-cast reissue from years back. But you can see that there is a difference in the gray plastic itself. This is a darker plastic than this. And that's true with a lot of the there's a lot of subtle differences between these. For example, the fists. Again, you can kind of see this is the original, this is the new reissue. And as you can see, this one is a little bit darker in color than this one. And I wish I could actually measure this, because this kind of feels a little bit lighter. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but it feels a little bit lighter than the original one does. For the heck of it, here are the left hands that you can see. Here's the original, here's the new reissue. And here's the head. This is a little bit harder to tell, but this one looks like a much more vibrant orange than this one. This is the reissue, this is the original right here. I don't know if you can really tell that. It may not be coming across very well on the camera, especially with all my lights that I have, but this does look like a darker orange. Face is exactly molded the same, so that's not really different. But in hand, you'll be able to tell a difference, especially if you have the reissue from a few years back. Moving on to the figures, I'm going to start with Tantrum. He comes with his foot, obviously. Here is the reissue foot, the original foot, and again you can see darker plastic in the original as opposed to the other one. And obviously these stickers, some stickers already come pre-applied, so you got the same sticker set there. But there's the feetums. And here are the figures themselves. This being the original, this being the new reissue. If you look closely, the orange on here, again, very much like the head for Predaking, is a different color. And the orange painted on the figure, now this could just be from age, maybe it dulls over time, and hopefully, I really hope this shows on the camera. But this is much more of a brighter orange. This is more of a little dull drab orange. When you look around on the side though, this is also painted gold. The originals all had them in yellow. If it was yellow on the original, it's gold now on the reissue. Then again, you look at if you look at these bits here, this is a darker gray, as we've consistently seen so far with the other accessories, as opposed to the new reissue. This is a much lighter gray. Some sticker differences that you notice. On the original stickers, he's got these little yellow dots. Doesn't have that on the new one. It may have them. Let me take a look at the sticker sheet. And the sticker sheet actually, if the stickers are already applied, they don't give you duplicate stickers of this. So this is the exact sticker that you're going to have. So there is a little bit of difference on the original stickers. Also, the Decepticon logo, if you look really close, has like this outline black line on the outside, whereas this one doesn't. And again, that just might be from age. And the purple on here is a much brighter purple. The red on here doesn't look too much different, but there is a little bit of a noticeable difference in hand. Again, I do not know if it's coming across on the camera. Now, in terms of robot mode, again, if it was yellow, it's gold on the new reissue. As you can see, his face is this nice yellow color with you got red eyes up there. The sticker sheet is supposed to make these eyes red. I'll let you know as I get to the other figures. Now, I haven't applied the rest of the stickers, but here is his sticker sheet. I'll probably do that after the video review. But when you look on the side, some of the other stickers that are applied are still different. This one on the new one has this little, I don't know, detail there that the original doesn't have. And even still on here, you got these little stickers that have like this caution sign that the original doesn't have. So there are sticker differences. And that's Tantrum. Up next, we're going to take a look at Divebomb. Yellow is gold now. And the colors that you can kind of, maybe you can see it on the wings. This is, there is a difference in color. This being the original with the nice damaged wings. And this is the new reissue. This is not as bright of an orange as the original one is. Same thing with the legs. This is a much more bright orange. And the red paint on here is much brighter as opposed to this one. Spin it around on the back and you can see the yellow to gold continues with his backpack. Flip it around, he's got gold eyes as opposed to the yellow eyes. And there are some sticker differences. When it comes out of the box, it has these stickers already applied, and it's all one sheet. And if you want to add the other ones, they have them. Here they are. You can add them to it if you want to. Now, in terms of the robot modes, now one of the problems that I've always had with the original is he's very back heavy. You put that back, and he always seems to want to fall. Which really kind of sucks. It's difficult to try to get any kind of a good balance, mostly because he doesn't have much of a heel. If he had a bigger heel, it probably would be a little bit better. This one seems to fix it just a little bit. I seem to be having him stand a little bit better, so that's definitely a bonus. But again, you see the gold replacing the yellow continues on, especially in the hands. Yellow hands here, gold hands here. Red eyes and a red face, gold face with gold eyes. This replaces the gold eyes here, which is fantastic. I'm loving this even more. And that's Divebomb. Now moving on to Headstrong. This one you're going to see a lot of differences with. Again, he has the same variation in terms of the foot, the original being a bit darker color than the new one. But the biggest thing that you're going to notice is this entire body was yellow on the original. Now it's gold. Very nice gold. I really like the way it looks. And on the side, you can see that the stickers are really different. Where the original stickers look like this, here's how the new stickers look. In terms of other sticker differences, you look on the back here, here's how the original stickers were for the back section. Here's the new back section. And you can see that there is a little bit of a difference. Not bad. I almost would prefer them to be original stickers, but they're nice updated looks. I mean, that looks pretty nice on this guy. The red plastic obviously is a little bit different. Face, exactly the same, except this looks like it's a little bit darker actually than this one. I don't know if that, again, I don't know if that comes across very well on the camera. Now in terms of their robot modes, and the gold chest on the new one really stands out and really differentiates it from the original. We got the same situation with the face, yellow face, gold face, red eyes, gold eyes. But with the sticker sheet, you can really replace that, and I love that aspect, which I've said like 40 different times already. Now moving on to Rampage, same type of thing that we're looking at, where there's a slightly different shade of orange that's being used. Stickers that are different, as you can see here on the back, whereas these have the little dots on it. This has yellow lines around the outside. The new one, his mouth is really stiff opening, but the mouth still does open. And this one's probably just because it's older, but whatever. Love this figure. I've always really liked Rampage. I don't know why. It's always been one of my more favorite Predacons. Now in terms of their robot modes, one thing that I have noticed is they seem to have really done a little bit better job of lining up the clickety joints. On the original, at least on mine, you could never really get the legs to be straight. Every time that it would go to a new joint, it would be off-centered, which always kind of made him a little difficult to stand. This new one, they seem to be a whole lot better lined up, and I really like that. So he stands a whole lot better. Obviously the same type of thing is going on with the face, yellow gold, gold eyes, but not much else is really different. But I really have always liked the Rampage figure. Finally, in terms of the actual individual Predacons, we have Razorclaw. Now here's another one where you're going to notice a change right off the bat. The orange, at least on the main, is showing up a little bit brighter than the new one. At least to my naked eye. Again, camera, I don't know. But the yellow to gold continues with the actual face of Razorclaw in his lion mode. And I really like the way this looks. I think that's really sharp. And again, the mouth is... it does open, but that is really stiff. Very stiff on that. Continues along the side. As you can see, the back hind legs, the upper part of the forelegs. Slightly different stickers again, especially on the backs. Just an overall fantastic looking set and a nice upgrade. Now let's look at these guys in the robot mode. Here you have the stubby arm leader of the Predacons, Razorclaw, in his robot mode. Yellow to gold, all that stuff still happens, different face coloration. One thing that I've actually noticed, on the original, you moved one and they both go up. Now you'd have to hold this down and you could rotate it, but one would make them both go up. This one doesn't seem to do that, unless I've broken mine already. One just goes up, one stays down, so that's a nice improvement. They also still have done the same thing to Razorclaw that they did previously on Rampage, in terms of lining up the joints here just a little bit better so his legs stand side by side nicer. And that's it for Razorclaw. And after painstakingly applying all of the stickers to the new 2010 version of Predaking, and after painstakingly applying all of the stickers to the new 2010 Predacons, here we have the Predacons merged into Predaking next to his vintage counterpart. And one thing that I have to mention right off the bat, on my original, and I don't know if this is true of a lot of the other vintage figures, but Headstrong seems to be designed to actually fit on the right side. That when I would pick him up, he would, and it's already happening, because of the weight of him, he doesn't actually tab into place. Let me try to get these arms out of the way. If you notice, right inside here, there's a little tab that when you push this little button here, you see that little, right down here by my thumb, that little section moves in and out. If you look on the inside of this guy, he's got a little groove that he's supposed to attach to. However, he doesn't have one on the other side, which is where this would go. So it doesn't actually lock into place. Basically, now Tantrum actually has it on both sides. I don't know, I really don't know if you can see that, but he's got a groove in there and a groove on there. So he can fit on this side, and he locks in nice and sturdy. Then Headstrong comes over here, and now he locks in nice and sturdy there, which is really, really kind of strange to me. So I always had a hard time when I would lift him up. Headstrong, well, other than the fact that this is loose, Headstrong would always kind of slip out of his socket when he would be attached to the left leg section of Predaking. Now normally I wouldn't mind that, but this is how I like having my Predaking displayed. Let me see if I can kind of show you here. You lift it and it just, yeah, see, it automatically just starts sliding out. And that's just from the sheer weight of this guy. On the new one, they've actually replaced that. The connector bit is very secure. He's got a slot on the inside on one side and on the other side, so you can reverse them. And now I can actually have the new one displayed the way I really like having them displayed. You can see the rest of the details really come out in this guy. Now I applied the red stickers on the eyes of all of the robot modes and only one of the beast modes, that being Razorclaw. As you can see, the red on there just really makes it stand out, mostly because it's gold on gold. I just think it's a fantastic looking representation. The gold, I mean, a lot of people have said that they like the yellow better. The gold just makes it stand out more to me. I don't know. I absolutely love the way that the new one looks. Now, because I did apply all the rest of the stickers to the new guy, I think the biggest thing to show would be the eyes, at least in the robot modes. Here you have Rampage. As you can see, the stickers, the red chrome type stickers, it's kind of hard to see because his face is, like, the whole head is red. But that looks really nice. I really like the way that looks. I didn't do the beast head because it would have been red on red. So I avoided that. But I think that looks really cool. You have Divebomb. And I will say getting these stickers applied is a bit of a pain in the butt. Much like the original Seekers like Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, it's tough to get the stickers to stay on the actual eyes. But again, I left the gold on there. I just think that looks cooler, I don't know. But the red there just looks really nice. Again, left the gold on the beast for Tantrum. But then his regular head. And as you can see, the sticker's actually kind of coming off on the right side. So as I said, very difficult to get these to actually stick, which is a bit of a pain, but I think it looks much better. Again, maintaining the yellow gold eyes in beast mode. That's how he looks now with the red eyes in the robot mode, which like I said, I just think it looks better this way. Lastly, there's Razorclaw. As you can see, he had gold on gold again with the head, that the red just really makes it stand out. And then the beast mode, because it was gold on gold, I did put the red eyes there. Now, the Predaking head itself comes with a set right there that you can put on, but I really don't think that that's going to look very good. So I'm not going to apply that, I'm just going to leave it just like this. One other bit of thing to notice in terms of quality control, the head on the vintage seems to secure a lot better, mostly because the ratchet joint here for Razorclaw is a lot more stiff, so it stays on there fairly well. This one, on the new one, it seems you can hear that ratchet joint, little clickety joint, is not as strong as this one. So this is a little bit looser of a head, making it unfortunate that this head kind of is loose on this guy, whereas this one is nice and secure. I mean, you got to put a little force in there to move it. But all in all, this set is hugely worth the money. I paid several $100s for this, and by several, I mean over 5. For more than half the cost, you can get a nice new replacement for it. Or if you've never had a Predaking itself, this is a fantastic way to get yourself into the ring with one of these fantastic figures. I honestly cannot recommend this enough. I now have 2, and I'm perfectly happy with that, because it's Predaking. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.